Hi, it's day 2 at Arm and Security Defense Exhibition in Kiev, Ukraine. And for today, we'll focus on some new products showcased by the state company Ukroboronprom, most of them presented for the first time.
My name is Denis Gurak. I'm Deputy CEO of Ukroboronprom for International Business. The company, which literally means Ukrainian defense industry, is the biggest Ukrainian conglomerate of defense manufacturers. We have more than 100 manufacturers of defense products, 80,000 people working for us, and we work in 5 domains: in armored vehicles, in aerospace, in navy, in air defense and precision weapons, and in special electronics domain. Here we are today at the Arms and Security Exhibition 2017, an annual event in Ukraine where we have a chance to present our best and newest developments. Here you see a new development, a new modernization of T-72 tank done by Kyiv Armored Plant, which is a subsidiary of Ukroboronprom. The tank itself is a solution, the modernized tank is a solution for current warfare as opposed to the old one. It is a modernized system including all the best and newest thermal and night vision technologies, dynamic protection, better engine, better horsepower engine, and various other improvements which Ukrainian army requests to have in its current battle conditions. The anti-tank guided missile of Ukrainian production, 125mm caliber, is integrated into the barrel, which is a very interesting solution also for precision targeting. Here you see a new development of ours called Guardian, or in Ukrainian Straj, which is a different concept of a fire support vehicle. It's a tank chassis T-64, actually with a combat turret mounted on top. Instead of a tank standard gun, here we use a double automatic 30mm gun together with separate ATGMs. Of Ukrainian production mounted on the top, plus a 7.62 PKT machine gun. It also has it also matches all the requirements of our military in terms of protection. It has dynamic protection of Ukrainian production mounted, and is a vehicle that we're now offering for Ukrainian army to modernize their used T-64 chassis. Here we see a mobile motor complex developed by Ukroboronprom, by one of our subsidiary companies. It's a quite new concept of which is considered effective in the current warfare. It can use any caliber of mortar which you like. It's very mobile. It's fully integrated with the pointing system, with UAVs. We hope that it would be a good solution for our army and for export. Here you see a BTR-4 MV vehicle, a brand new development in our top-notch product, which is at the same time battle-proven solution. Our Army and National Guard are using them at the current conflict in the East. Well, what's different from previous versions is that it has greater firepower, the new combat module, and also the armor itself is not a single armor, it's a combined, you see, armored plates, and it's a vehicle fully produced in NATO standards, and this is one of the examples of our ability for interoperability with NATO, actually. So there are other new electronic devices mounted, such as the operator can see 360 degrees vision with cameras. You see them on the vehicle itself, and well, to our opinion, it's one of the best competitive products in the world in its class. Here I would like to introduce our joint project with our Polish partner WB Group. This system for fighting with UAVs called DAISY in English, and it's a very good, interesting concept of modern warfare against UAVs.
Generally, this is the 40 rocket launcher. This is the system which can very effective destroy UAVs, approaching UAVs to our own position, which we want to destroy very fast and very efficiently. So we can shoot the rockets using the special software which is on board. This is fire direction software, which can, using the sensors like the radars and the cameras, payloads with the cameras, and they detect the UAVs. And after the detection, we calculate the ballistic of the rocket, and we calculate the point of meeting of the UAV and the shot of the shooting missiles. In this point, we explode the head of the rockets and we destroy the UAVs. This is very simple, but generally it's very effective. The WB was developed the software generally, and some components, which is mechanical components like the drivers, control drivers, and what is some IT or fire direction system. And
all hard is basically Ukrainian, so the missiles, the containers, the platform itself, and it can be mounted on any truck. The truck is whatever.
Armored vehicle Varta, we have produced it 2 years ago. This is a car, have protection according Stanak level 2. This car has experience in the war east of Ukraine and has a very good experience. Yes, uses this car of Army, National Guard of Ukraine and Special Forces. So in this car installed fire detection and fire suppression systems with very high speed. The fire detection start work after 3 milliseconds. The steel of this car made in suede 9.44 millimeters and protection from the bullet 7.62. About mine blast protection, the car keeping 6 kilograms TNT, so it's according Stanak level 2. In the car also installed mine blast seats with absorbing with dampers. More than 70% components in the car produced according to the NATO standard. By the way, the light on the vehicle is produced American company, the Trike-Light. So in the tire install run flat systems. With these run flats we can go more than 50 kilometers. This is a version model of Varta. It's not a usual medical vehicle, but we want to show that we can, on the basis Varta, develop evacuation Varta. It's possible, I mean, the size of vehicle good, the protection enough, and with this case, maybe some potential customer will view our potential with this car. So as you know, we started a new project. This is a car Novator, which will be on the basis chassis Ford 550. So our plan to introduce our vehicle Novator is middle of November. The reason of start this project, firstly, is we should our army guys, our special forces wanted much dynamic car with low height. So this car will be not for the big quantity of personnel. It's just a 5-6 crew. This is a car on the basis chassis Ford with protection Stanak level 1 or Stanak level 2. The car will be with mine blast protection seats, with fire detection and fire suppression systems. So we produce this new type of vehicle according to the task of National Guard of Ukraine and Special Forces of Ukraine. It's not only our vision, it's vision of our guys which has experience in the east of Ukraine.